What's going on, y'all? Today I'm gonna talk about a situation. This is Jay Prince Mob Ties interview that they did with $1 million worth of game. And it's a very interesting perspectives on, a lot of people might be the street dudes, the YouTubers, the people that's in the middle. It's just opinions on what happened. The interview. A lot of people feel a certain way, like the street dudes might feel that the interview shouldn't be done because it's still an open case. And it hasn't led up to a conviction, and it's in the air right now. So that's one side. The YouTubers, I mean, not the YouTubers, but I'll just speak for myself when I say YouTubers. I feel like, look, anything goes. Paperwork was already produced by by the Houston Police Department. So at the end of the day, as a person, you got the right to clear your name, especially if your name is on that paperwork, or if it implicates you in any kind of way. So in that paperwork, basically, Jay Prince has the paperwork, and he says basically that his son Jazz Prince is mentioned on the paperwork, and the shooter, says that Jazz Prince gave him the gun. So at the end of the day, look, he tries to give an analogy. He's like, look, man, if you rob a bank, right, and somebody gets killed because somebody in the bank was defending themselves, you get hit with that crime, you get hit with that murder, or you get hit with that crime, that severe crime. It's not the person that's defending themselves. He's trying to say that because that was analogous to what happened in the takeoff situation. It was showing that didn't have to happen. So with that being said, it's more like he said it without saying it, but he said, look, man, dude he gotta live up to his actions. He was moving ruthless, man. So with that being said, it's more like, like I said, you gotta clear your name. Another thing you want to clear, they were trying to clear the mob ties thing, the definition of it. Member of bosses in elevated structure, movement of bosses in elevated structure. He was trying to clear that as well, because if you look at the YSL case, they're considered a gang now. I think in when I looked at YSL, probably like last year, it didn't say gang and it said a record label or something like that. Now it says a gang. If you convince the judicial branch or the courts that a gang exists that committed crimes, they got the possibility of being charged with a RICO. That's what could be the case with the shooter in Offset's death, because about to sneeze. Hold up. It went away. Hold up, did it? Might come back later, but that could be that could be the case with the Offset, the passing of Offset, because, and this is not true by any means. I'm just blabbering, but it is some kind of you probably could see how they could try to move and be like, oh well, it's mob ties a gang, after I just said what they said mob ties mean. But the person that's in the paperwork stating that Jazz gave him the gun, he's probably stating other things in that paperwork. That paperwork is very lengthy. With that being said, it's more like he's cooperating for sure. He's cooperating for sure. I think he's out on bond. And remember the YSL case, it was a RICO thing, right? And a lot of people got something called an alpha plea. That's saying you're not guilty, but you're guilty in some kind of sense. That's what he could be doing. And with the alpha plea, sometimes they go after the big fish. You know, the big fish, which is Young Thug, and the the members that are on the top of the food chain. Now we flip this and we talk about this situation. The big fish is mob ties and the members at the top of the food chain.
Cap.
Consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification.